Alright, this is going to be the camera system we're installing today. It's going to come with 4 cameras, 2 side cameras, and 2 backup cameras. I'm up here working on the camera system, and these cameras take 12 volt. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty safe to drive with the parking light on. And I really don't want to do any rewiring to try to get some wire right here, so I'm going to use the parking light wire. Here I just got a power supply. And it's almost impossible to see. That's going to be the passenger side camera, driver side camera, reverse camera, and maybe a front camera. And I got the wire through this top hole with a paper clip. Alright, I got the parking light on, got the wire coming out the top. Couldn't get it through the side hole, so I'm just going to have to silicone this shut. So I got a silicone around here and on top of this camera. Got the antenna pointed down. Let's go check the screen. And here's a video of us making a video of the cameras. There's the LED that was in here. See the white's negative, the yellow's positive, and all I'm doing is splicing the camera power into the parking light. From the factory, this comes with a lot of silicone in it, but if you work at it, you can get all this back in there. Alright, so I pretty much eyeballed the other side. I think this is about the same height as the other side. And then for level, I'm gonna have to eyeball this too. And I believe they give you stainless steel screws with all these camera systems. After you get the first 2 in, go ahead and drill the second 2. I think it's like fiberboard, so it's really good to do it by hand, so you're not using a tool and stripping everything out. And we're just gonna place the camera. Put the mounting cap on it. Pull the little antenna cover off. Put an antenna on it. See how we're looking. I think we're pretty much done with the tools up here. We're gonna leave just a regular screwdriver to tighten it down whenever we get the angle set right. Alright, we're gonna turn the screen back on. Alright, got the screen on. Go turn the parking light on. Alright, that's how we're looking. A little bit of adjustments needed. I'm gonna say that's pretty good. I'm standing right behind the driver door. I can see myself. It looks like the sidewalk lines are pretty good. One more to go. Alright, here you can see there's a camera back here. The thing about this camera, it's the one that came with the motorhome, and it's always on only when you put reverse on. So I kind of want to add another camera where it's on anytime you're driving, so you can always monitor what's going on behind the motorhome. So we gotta take off this light bar. On this LED, it does not have different color wires, so what we're going to do is just going to put blue tape. So now we got blue wire here, so we know we can snip it. I still got to test which one of these are negative or positive. And with the parking light on, you see that blue is going to end up being negative. It's got the positive on there and it shows negative 11. So let's switch the wires. You see that blue is going to be negative. This compartment has no access. You can only get in here. So there's no way to drop a wire down to here. It's called B connectors, made for telephone lines. And normally you don't have to strip your wires first before you crimp it. I like to strip it and crimp it anyways. And they are filled with silicone to help protect from water getting in there. A little bit of notching right here. So I think it's gonna work out anyways. You know, for reversing, this is really nice. It's up high. You can see down like bird's eye view. But for driving, you kind of want to see a little bit more straight back. So I think something mounted around here is gonna end up working out. We're gonna eyeball it with the window and the font. All right, get the antenna on here. So got the first 2 Allen keys in there. It does come with a couple more that I'm gonna put down there to give it some adjustment. So we ended up installing 3 of the 4 cameras. We got camera 2, camera 3. It's gonna be driver side, passenger side, and rear. You see how good it works. There's my son coming home right now. And on the old screen, you can still see right turn signal, left turn signal, and there's that reverse camera, and that's that reverse camera I was talking about. But you can see the big difference. You can barely see this camera. You see how clear that one is. And remember, this one only comes on in reverse. This one's on anytime you want. I do have a 12-volt pigtail already installed. I have a whole video on how I put this in and the 2 USBs, how to install the tire reminder system. So now we've got a tire reminder and camera system. But on the dash, just like the tire reminder system, I did wipe it down with alcohol first. Install a little sticky adhesive. I'm just gonna peel that off. And I got the driver's seat pretty much where I think it's comfortable. I'm gonna try to angle it just right. And if y'all are wondering if mounting it up here was a bad idea, it was. It kept blocking a lot of my view looking at the front right corner. So I ended up coming down to the little pouch hole, and I put 2 self-tappers into that hole. Hit the power. Turn on the parking light. And this ended up being a way better spot to mount it. Probably about, I'd say it's at least 5 inches lower. TPMS is still working great. Alright, we got her out the driveway. We can go ahead and check the oil level on the generator. Definitely an add. Getting closer to full. It's kind of hard to see, but this is the full mark, so pretty much there. Lock and lock. Now, I'm not too familiar with this, but I think this is a black tank washout. City inlet. So this is where you're gonna fill your freshwater tank and also just pressurize all the faucets if you move this valve down to city, I believe. Haven't tried it yet. Mm-hmm. What, you got some coins?
Is that okay, Mom? Where are you going?
Oh yeah, we do got one. Got it.
It's moving.
All right, you caught your one fish. We can go now.